common theme among people my age I speak to is the stress and difficulty to figure out what they want to do with their life. Almost every single one of us is afraid of the decision, feels overwhelmed by the infinite amount of choices this world has to offer, and either chooses something randomly or just postponing the decision. In this video I'm gonna cover why it is more difficult for us to choose a life path more than past generations, how we're gonna tackle this problem, and what is the most important thing for us to know. If somebody from past generations would see our problems, he would just punch us in the face. The comfort we live in, the amount of stuff we have, technology that makes sure that we have a way to occupy our minds in every spare second. I will tell him that human beings' state of mind is not determined by comparison to older generations, but with comparison to yesterday. And then he will punch me in the face. And I will go away because I don't want to be his friend anymore. Something is messed up with him. No, but honestly, if you go to older generations, their decision of what to do with their lives was much easier. Most of the time you just did what your father did or walked in your local farm. They did not have to see how their primary school friends are traveling around the globe while making money.
Why are you looking at me like that?
They just finished working in the farm and went back to sleep. Technology has presented us with a huge amount of opportunities. However, it has also put on our shoulders the missions of saying no to every single one of them. We have the same amount of time our ancestors had, yet we have an infinite amount of things we won't have enough time to do. Infinite amount of games we won't have enough time to play. Infinite amount of people we won't have enough time to meet. Social media is a huge cause for the decision anxiety we all feel. Look at all these people doing all those cool stuff, and subconsciously we build a human being that is able to do it all. How do you do it?
I'll ask you three to just nip the rest of them back into their cage.
Sets us on a journey of trying to catch up with this feeling of a missed life that eventually make us miss the beauty of the small things in life itself. The life of abundance we have has shifted the paradigm our ancestors had from focusing on survival to focusing on not being bored and feeling special. That's just human nature. Once we have enough resources to survive, we look for ways to feel special and self-fulfilled. In addition, we are the generation that experienced the fastest technological development so far. When we were born, Facebook did not exist, Instagram did not exist, no iPhone, no billionaire space race. How could we survive without a billionaire space? I think we are the generation that understands the most that the future is unpredictable. It's too fast for us to understand it and understand what the we need to do. How do we make this decision? How do we send our hand to the huge tree of opportunities and grab our beautiful fat apple? With all due respect, which I don't have, to the traditional school systems, at the end of the day, most of what they did was teaching us how to memorize answers. They gave us this textbook, asked questions, they gave us this equation and told us to find x. In life, there are no answers. Nobody can tell you, "Oh, Jeffrey, your profile picture is beautiful, you need to go to graphic design." Whoa. What a stupid voice. No YouTube video or a seminar or an equation can tell you what's the right thing for you to do. They don't know you. The solution is for you to start knowing yourself. And I think it's a problem we have that we just go around the internet and look for answers. Nobody can give you a concrete answer of what to do. If somebody knew what to do, everybody would have done it, and then the value of it would just decrease. Limit your social media time. Bro, you know it's fucked up. There are brain scientists that all their job is to construct every single pixel in these apps so you'll stay inside. Not being mindful about the time you spend on social media is just bad for you, and you know it. Focus on tools. Nobody knows how the world is gonna look like in 10 years. Nobody. And that's what makes the decision so difficult. We are afraid to be relevant, and we are afraid to have to reinvent ourselves every few years. And inevitably, it will happen. That's why I believe that the most important thing for us now is to gain the tools that will serve us in multiple situations. Think about what tools are relevant now and most likely to be relevant in 20, 30, 40 years. Stop thinking linear. How most of us were programmed at school and in modern Western culture is that we pay for something and we know pretty much what we are going to get in return. We know that if we go and get a degree, we pay a certain amount of money, time and effort, and we know approximately what we are going to get.
Sorry, Izzy, little accident. What was that?
It was delicious, I want to know.
However, since nobody knows how the world is going to look like in 10 years, our price might differ according to the changes in the global economy. That's why we have to change the way we think about skills. Life is not linear and cannot be predicted. Our job is to put ourselves with the right skills in the right places so we can benefit from them. In Nassim Taleb's book, The Black Swan, the main point is that the world is too complex to be predicted. The writer calls us to be prepared by maximizing the serendipity around us. Many people do not realize that they are getting a lucky break in life when they get it. If a big publisher or a big art dealer or a movie executive or a big thinker suggests an appointment, cancel anything you have planned. You may never see such a window open up again. I am sometimes shocked at how little people realize that these opportunities do not grow on trees. Work hard, not in grunt work, but in chasing such opportunities and maximizing exposure to them. Don't do A to get to B. Do A because it will open you a wide range of doors that you wouldn't even knew about without first doing A. Think about it like someone who starts playing the guitar and after 2 years he randomly meets up a guy, they talk, he joins his band, and the next thing you know they are queen. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, a comment, a like or a subscribe would mean the world for me. Thank you so much and see you next week.